we give another example or exercise whereby the forces act in angular direction, and we use the devices, radial flow device for in this case in our daily life, and that is in the case of sprinkler in the lawn. If we have to water a lawn, then these days with modern technology sprinklers are used, and therefore we need to know, if we want to calculate how much is the lawn, how much water is needed, minimum or maximum, to water it, to flood it, for whatever levels you want to take, you can make the right computation, and therefore the wastage of water can be avoided, which is a very important thing, because water is a very costly thing, and day by day with increases in population, the availability of water, we observe that it is being reduced. So here is an example, and I leave it to you to calculate, but just as an exercise, it's a very similar exercise to what we just did a little while ago. A large sprinkler with 4 identical arms is to be converted into turbine. As you can see that since it rotates, when we start the motion, it rotates, and since it rotates, its rotational energy, as we know, the energy can be converted from one form to another form. So kinetic energy can be converted to mechanical energy can be converted to electrical energy, or etc. so on. So here is a use that they want to use, in this case, the turbine for generating the electric power. It may be small, not too big, but here the idea is not to generate the electricity itself, but just to show how this can be done. So it's the procedure that needs to be done. The sprinkler is being given a rotation of 300 per minute. So it takes 300 rounds per minute, and it's not too much, maybe not much power either coming with it, but they want to see how much power it can generate. As you can see, normally the shape is of this type. There are 4 nozzles in the sprinkler, whereby when the current is supplied, the motor starts rotating and it sucks in the water, throws out from all the 4 nozzles that are attached to it. And as it is doing that, they want to see how much electricity or the motor can be able to generate the electric power. So this is the diagram, and I leave it to you to make the relevant calculation. And sprinkler, lawn sprinkler, these are very common thing, and here is a picture showing the same thing. The sprinkler is rotating, the water is being thrown out all over in the lawn wherever it is needed. It saves us water.